Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good morning, dear students, and welcome to another class for English 102 New Language Leader, Unit 7.4, Study and Writing Skills. Now, this is a revision. It's not something new, but we will be talking about new things as well, just to make things a little bit more interesting. All right? Okay, let's start. So just a reminder of our objectives for today. So by the end of the lesson, students will have done more practice for the bar chart description. And the second objective is students will have used some contrast words correctly. Now, these contrast words are very useful when it comes to describing a bar chart. All right. Now, before we begin, this is a starter. In the chat box, you can use the chat box to answer the following question. Now, why do you think, in your opinion, why do you think it is important to describe and analyze bar charts and graphs? Why are we doing this? You know, we have bar charts and things like that, numbers and so forth. Why is it important to describe bar charts? In the chat box, I'll give you 2 minutes to think about it. Why are we doing this? Why are we describing bar charts? I know it's early in the morning and maybe your brains are not working and functioning as well as it should be. Yeah, but think about it. Why is it important to describe and analyze bar charts or graphs? So in the chat box, write your answer. Of course, give yourself some time to think about the answer. All right. We have Ali Mukhtar Mansour. He says the reason for that is in order to understand the information and data that bar charts and graphs contain. Thank you, Ali Mukhtar. We have Turkey. A bar graph or a bar chart, also known as a bar chart or bar diagram, is a visual tool that uses bars to compare data among categories. A bar graph may run horizontally or vertically. The important thing to know is that the longer the bar, the greater its values. Bar graphs consist of 2 axes. Yeah, okay, Turkey. But the thing is, Turkey, you are not really answering my question. Why are we analyzing and describing bar charts? What is the significance behind this? Why are we doing it? That's the question. All right. Okay, we have Taha. So we can compare between things or countries. Excellent, Taha. Excellent. So the reason for that is to compare. And when we compare, Taha, when we compare, what do we get? What is the benefit? What are the benefits we get from comparing things? You have to answer this question. All right, Saleh Ibrahim Saleh, because it helps us to understand a topic and also it gives us a lot of information in a simple time. Okay, thank you, Jasim. What you are saying is very meaningful. I agree with you. All right. We have Muhammad Adil Muhammad. To know the information the bar chart contains. Thank you, Mahmoud Adil. Muhammad Jasim Hussein. He says, in order to understand the information and data that bar charts and graphs contain. All right. All right. There is a word that I'm looking for. Maybe I will show it in a minute. But what you are, I mean, you are getting there. I mean, your answers are meaningful. So we have graphs and we have bar charts. They contain a lot of information. So they are put in a very simple way, in a very visual. I think this is a word that some of the students have used. I mean, it's visual. I mean, even if you don't know English or other languages, you will be able to understand what the bar chart is about. Muhammad Jamil Ali Mahmoud, he says to get results and then have a better view to the future. Thank you. All right. Okay, let's not take a lot of time. So I'm just going to tell you what I think. So this is what I think, all right? Muhammad Hisham, Muhammad Hisham, he says the aim of comparing is to know the peak time. Excellent, Muhammad Hisham. Excellent. So I think you are getting there. Ahmed Shakar, to get results and then have a better view to the future. All right. All right. Thank you. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I personally think. Okay. So it is important to describe bar charts and analyze them because we want to find out about trends. Now, trends in Arabic means توجهات. All right. Now, for example, I want to open up a clothes shop in my area. So before I open up a shop, I need to know what the customers are into. What do they want to wear? What are they interested in wearing? So before I open the shop, before I open up the shop, I do a survey to find out about the trends in my area. What are the customers interested in buying when it comes to clothes? So, and I do the survey and it turns out that they are interested in, for example, sporty clothes. So I open up the shop and I concentrate on having sporty clothes because my customers, they like these kinds of clothes. So that's why we analyze and describe charts, because we want to find about trends. I think some of you said that the peaks, the high percentages, these are the things that I will be looking at when I analyze or describe a bar chart. So let's have a look at an activity that will help you understand how bar charts work. All right. So I need you in like 5 minutes. I want you to have a look at the bar chart. And then you've got 6 questions. Your job is very simple. You look at the bar chart and extract the information or get the information from the bar chart. So number 1, what is the top drink in summer? So one word only, huh? Short answers. So what is the top drink in summer? So you go to the bar chart to find out the answer. What is the top drink in winter? Which drink has the lowest percentage in summer? Which drink has the lowest percentage in winter? Number 5, what is the percentage of cold coffee in winter? And number 6, what is the percentage of tea in summer? So for this activity, you have 5 minutes to get the questions or to answer the questions. Start now. All right. We have some answers. So the thing is that you are giving me the answers in many messages. So I need them. I need the answers in only one message. All right. So we have hot. So Sufyan Mansour. Sufyan Mansour. He says hot coffee, green tea, tea, 30%, and then 60%. Thank you, Sufyan. We have Mahmoud Adil. He says hot coffee, number 1, green tea, tea, and number 4. He didn't answer number 4 and 5 and 6. Okay. Turki Abdullah. He says hot coffee, green tea, tea, 30%, 60%. We have Khalid Thabit. Khalid Thabit. Hot coffee, green tea, 30%, 60%. We have Sajjad Hussein Youssef. Hot coffee, green tea, tea, 45% and 60%. El Faisal Ahmed ضيف الله. Well, he says also tea is the lowest percentage in winter. El Faisal, please write your answers in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the answer. So number 1 is like this. Number 2 is like this. So give me numbers for the answers. Ali Raed Abdi Ali. He says number 1 is hot coffee, 2 green tea, 3 tea, 4 tea, 5 30%, and 6 is 60%. Ammar Subhi. He says number 1 is hot coffee, green tea, tea, 30%, 60%. We have Samir Khan. He says number 1 is hot coffee, green tea, 3 is tea, 4 is tea, and 5 is 30%, and 6 is 60%. Ahmed Shireen. He says hot coffee, green tea, 30%, 60%. Thank you, Ahmed. Ahmed Shireen. Yeah, we've talked about this. Muhammad Al-Sayyid, maybe. Okay, maybe Muhammad Al-Sayyid. Oh, so he says hot coffee, green tea, and 30% and 60%. Thank you so much for participating actively. Mustafa, we have finally Mustafa. Hot coffee, green tea, 30% and 60%. Thank you so much. Let me show you the correct answers. So I think most of you got the answers correctly. So the first one, what is the top drink in summer? The top drink in summer is hot coffee. Number 2 is green tea. Number 3 is tea. Number 4 is also tea. Now this is interesting, isn't it? So tea is losing popularity. Interesting, huh? All right. Number 5, 30 million sold servings. And number 6 is 60 million sold servings. All right. So this is how we find out about the peaks. One of the students said, yeah, he said the peaks, the trends. All right. Okay. So this is how you transfer the information from the visual form into the written form. All right. Because you have to describe the bar chart in words so that everyone can understand. All right. So the bar chart shows the average daily sales by number of servings, which are hot coffee, cold coffee, tea, and green tea. According to the bar chart, hot coffee comes first in summer, reaching 80 million sold servings, whereas tea comes last, reaching 60 million sold servings. As for winter, the top drink is green tea, with a percentage of 50 million sold servings. In contrast, The lowest drink is tea, reaching only 20 million sold servings. Overall, it can be observed that hot tea and green tea are the top drinks in summer and winter. Now, this is your analysis. I want you now to draw a conclusion. What is the final conclusion that you can get, that you can draw from this bar chart? There is a striking conclusion that you can get from the bar chart. If you were listening to me, I talked about it very briefly. So in the chat box, what is the conclusion that you can draw from the bar chart? A very striking conclusion that you will be really interested in knowing before opening up your shop. If you want to open up a shop, you have to know this piece of information before you open up your shop. What is this striking conclusion? You have 3 minutes or 4 minutes to think about it. Give yourself time. Give yourself time. Think about it. Think about it. All right. We have some answers from the students. We have, let me see. We have Majid Ahmed Abdul Hamid. He says, from it, meaning from the bar chart, from it we can deduce the most drink, the most drunk drinks in summer or winter. Yeah, what is the most drunk drink? Yeah, that's the conclusion that you have to draw. But again, I mean, Majid, we talked about the most popular drink and the least popular drink. So you should be able to know which one has the most striking conclusion. Overall, this is Yasin Ar-Rashid, Yasin Arshad. Overall, the bar chart shows that tea is the lowest selling for both summer and winter. Excellent, Yasin. This is the striking conclusion. Excellent, Yasin. Okay, we have Mustafa Muhammad Fawzi. All types of drinks are higher in summer than in winter. Interesting. Yeah, I've never thought about this. I never thought about this. Excellent, Mustafa. Good thinking, really. Interesting. All types of drinks are higher in summer than in winter. Yeah, I agree with you. But why is that? Maybe this is not, I mean, that's not the question for us, maybe. But, you know, I mean, yes, I mean, your idea is very valid. Yeah, all types of drinks are higher in summer than in winter. You deserve a star, really, for this brilliant analysis. Brilliant, brilliant. Mustafa Muhammad Fawzi Abu Zaid. Thank you, Mustafa. Yusuf Faisal Ahmed Mahsin. Yusuf Faisal Ahmed Mahsin. People drink a lot more in summer, so no matter the type of a drink it is. Excellent. Again, I think it is very similar to the previous conclusion. The hot Mustafa Ahmed, he says the hot coffee is very popular in summer and the green tea is the best in winter. The tea is the lowest popularity in both. Excellent. Well done, Mustafa. Well said. Good thinking, Mustafa Ahmed Majid. Okay. Hamad Jabir Abdu. Hamad Jabir. He says all types of drinks are higher in summer than in winter. I think yes. It's similar to the previous conclusion as well. Jasim Abdul Amir Mansour. Jasim Abdul Amir Mansour. People like hot drinks in both winter and summer. Hot drinks. Yeah. Thank you, Jasim. Yasin Arshad Muhammad. He says overall the bar chart shows that tea is the lowest selling for both summer and winter. Well done, Yasin. This is the conclusion I'm looking for. We have Fahad Yusuf Mansour. He says hot coffee is the most popular in summer and tea is the least popular in winter. Well done. Ali Mukhtar, he says hot coffee is the most popular drink in summer and green tea is the most popular drink in winter, while tea is the least popular drink in both. Excellent. In both summer and winter. So as I said, tea is losing popularity. Okay, we have Turki Abdullah Yusuf. My conclusion is tea is the lowest drink to drink in summer and winter. So people don't like drinking tea as much as they like to. Other drinks, putting in mind that drinking tea is tasty and beneficial to their health, and winter. The lowest drink is tea as summer, and the most likable drink is hot coffee. So if you want to succeed in the store, we should open it in summer. That's a very meaningful analysis, Turki Abdullah Yusuf. Thank you, Turki Abdullah Yusuf al-Zawadi. Jarrah Sadiq Khamis, he says, my conclusion is that all of these things are sold in summer more than they are sold in winter. Well done. That's a very good analysis as well. Yusuf Abdul Jalil Hassan Marhoon, he says the conclusion is that all drinks are in high demand in the summer in general. Excellent, well done. And this dispels the known, which is that hot drinks are consumed more in the winter. Yeah, that's the striking conclusion as well. You know, in summer, I mean, we don't really want to drink hot drinks. We want to drink cold drinks. But it's the opposite, isn't it? Yeah, I agree with you. I completely agree with you, Yusuf Abdul Jalil. This is a very striking conclusion as well. It's very shocking. Yeah. Sayyid Abbas Jalal Ibrahim Alawi, he says, if I have a shop, the only two drinks that I should sell is hot coffee and green tea, because it's the most selling drinks in the summer and winter. Well done, Sayyid Abbas. Well done. Well done. Muhammad Jamil Ali Muhammad, it is also worth mentioning that weather affect people behavior so that people drink less in winter. And this is very surprising, isn't it, Muhammad Jamil? We normally drink hot drinks in winter, not the opposite. Yeah? Excellent. Well done, Muhammad Jamil. Iyad Muhammad Ibrahim, my conclusion is tea was the least sold in both summer and winter, which means that tea is not the favorite drink anymore. But on the other hand, hot coffee was the highest sold in summer. And that is interesting because we can see that people start to drink hot drinks in the summer. Interesting, isn't it? But in winter, they prefer another hot drink, which is the green tea. That's a very meaningful analysis. Iyad Muhammad Ibrahim Al-Mitwalli. Iyad Muhammad Ibrahim. Well done, Iyad. Well done, Iyad. Okay, I have to, I'm sorry, I have to move on. We still have 10 minutes. I'm really glad that we are having this very fruitful discussion, but we have to move on. I'm sorry. I guess your analysis is more thoughtful than mine, isn't it? Yeah, and that gives me a great pleasure. Yeah. So yes, as you said, I mean, this is just like a summary. Tea has become the least popular drink in winter and summer. Yeah, but I think your analyses, yeah, they are more meaningful and more thoughtful than mine. Well done, dear students. Okay. Now this is a very simple activity. Yeah. So just look at the bar chart and try to fill in the blanks with the correct information. All right. So again, you go back to the chart and fill in the blanks with the correct information. No need to write your answers in the chat box because we are running out of time. Just check your answers after 5 minutes. All right. So again, there is no need for you to write your answers in the chat box. All right, for this activity. So just write them on a piece of paper and then check your answers in the next slide. All right, 5 minutes for this activity. ما في chance ها؟ اوكي بس خلينا ننهي استاذ علي. Alright, let me show you the answers for that. So number 1 is PlayStation, number 2 is Nintendo. Again, you get the information from the lower part of the bar chart, the one that is horizontal. Yeah. Okay. And number 3 is Xbox. Number 4 is 6. And number 5 is Nintendo. Number 6 is 2 students. Number 7, 4 students. 8 is 3. 9 is Xbox, and 10 is Nintendo. So this is a very simple bar chart. We're going to have a look, inshallah, next time we meet, we're going to have a look at some of the useful words that we need to use when we describe bar charts, which are contrast words. So the second objective of today's class, we don't have time for it, unfortunately, for today. So we'll continue with this, inshallah, tomorrow. Again, more revision for the bar chart, and we're going to have like a final revision in the form of a game using quizzes. So get your mobile phones ready, inshallah, tomorrow. And that's it for today. Thank you so much, and I'll see you, inshallah, tomorrow. Bye bye for now.